The previous owner must have done a little bit of burnouts with this car.
Here, you want to get a video?
What's up and welcome to the channel. We are back on the StreetSpeed717's Z06, getting it ready to fire up. The calipers are pretty dirty with brake dust. Here's a quick tech tip. I like to use the household cleaner Fantastic on brake calipers. It's strong enough to remove the brake dust, but it won't damage the finish on the calipers. Next, just putting the last few screws in the new rear wheelhouse liners. So I decided to remove the carbon fiber vinyl off the roof. This is, I think it'll just look better in all yellow on the top. It's a little bit brittle, so I'm going to use a heat gun just to warm it up. We got the fuel line we were waiting on, so we were able to put the drivetrain back in the car. We're putting on some of the aero parts now. We've already put on the spoiler and the stage 2 wickers. The car is already equipped with side skirts, so no changes there. We're installing a Katech carbon fiber splitter that I painted carbon flash to match the rest of the parts. We're adding the stage 3 splitter end plates. Next, just finishing up the front aero on the car, and it'll also have the under tray. All right, as you can see, the engine's in the car. We're using the Katech valve covers that I had previously powder coated in yellow with the Katech coil brackets. These are the same valve covers that Mike is using on his 2017 Z06. We're reusing the Haltech air intake system that was previously on the car. That works great. That's our air box of choice. Next, just doing a little bit of plumbing, finishing up, and then we'll be ready to fire up. We also replaced the rear carpet because there were holes drilled to mount the nitrous bottle, so we just got a brand new piece of carpet, make it look original again. Car has clear bra and some panels. I'm not sure if I'm going to take it off yet. I'm going to see how it cleans up first and then decide if I want to take off some of the clear bra. The interior is back together. We've got the shifter and everything else put back together from removing the drivetrain. Nick went through and removed a lot of the unused wiring now that we've gotten rid of the nitrous system. We took out everything that we weren't going to be using and returned a lot of things back to stock. We're going to vacuum fill the cooling system. Corvettes are prone to air bubbles, so we found it's a lot better to put a vacuum on the cooling system before we charge it. It has less air bubbles that way. So we'll pull a vacuum on the entire cooling system. We've got a bucket full of coolant right now. And after we pull a vacuum, we release that, and then that vacuum draws all the coolant into the cooling system. and then it's a lot easier to bleed, if at all, when we're done, right? So right now it's pulling a vacuum on the cooling system. How many inches of vacuum are we going to go up to?
Probably about 25.
25 inches of vacuum.
And it'll suck down the hoses, you can see them
Yeah, you'll start to see the radiator hoses collapse under vacuum. He's going to release the vacuum and start drawing in coolant, and then you'll see the level go down. Now we're going to charge the intercooler system. We made this fitting to make that easier for us to do because there is really no factory fitting to put a vacuum on. So we put our charge fitting on. I'm going to pull a vacuum on the intercooler system. Now we release the vacuum and draw the coolant into the system. Behind me, we just got a new project in the shop. If you want to see what we're going to do to this, press the subscribe button. That's going to do it for today. Make sure to check out our new website at katechengines.com. It's all new, and there's a merch section with new merchandise coming soon.